Welcome back. You're watching Home Day, and we are about to escape with wallpaper. Brenda Daso is on location at one of her recent projects to show us how to design a room to complement a bold, scenic wall print. They're gorgeous. Brenda, good to see you. Tell us about the space you're in and why you chose the wallpaper design that you did.
Yes, so I am in a commercial space. This is Hotspot Bubble Tea. So in as much as this is a commercial space, we really wanted to give it a residential feel. And one thing I'll say is escapism trend is really hot in design right now. And what that means is that you are seeing a lot of visualization, imagery, play on whimsical characters, a lot of color, and that's what's coming into people's homes. So here we have this bold, scenic wallpaper. We use this to make you feel like you are in a whole different space. It makes you feel like you have escaped reality when you come into here, and a lot of people are using these bold trends in their homes right now.
I cannot believe that is a retail space. That is a bubble tea space. I would love to go to a place like that and just hang out because the decor is so beautiful. So you use solid colors on nearby walls to complement the wallpaper. Talk to us a little bit about how you balance both of those things together.
Yeah, so oftentimes some people are afraid to go with the wallpaper everywhere, and this is a really large space. So just as in your home, if you have a larger space and you don't want to wallpaper the entire room, you can do a little bit of color blocking or painting the adjacent wall a solid color. So here we have one wall that's gold. It really highlights the accents in here. And then we have another wall that is green. It complements the wallpaper, but again, it also ties in the accessories together. So you can do the same thing again, is to having that balance if you don't want to go fully bold.
Beautiful, and that's a great way for us to sort of do some of that at home if we're a little bit worried about going so bold. So let's move on to the furnishings next. Brenda, walk us through it.
Yes, so the furnishing, so we wanted to add a little bit of luxe into this space, so that's why you see the gold tables. It's in a brass color, or brass metal, I should say, and then we have these rattan light fixtures. We have these beechwood chairs. So we mixed a lot of the luxe with natural elements as well. So if we're thinking about escapism and what you see when you go away, you see the tropical greenery, you see the natural woods, and that's kind of what we have here. We also have the decor mirrors, which really opens up the space. So when you're thinking about the wallpaper, it feels bold, but then you calm it down with the mirror because it adds a luxe to it and also makes it feel really open in the space.
Absolutely, and so much bigger, right? Art is also a must-have in any space. So how can people use art without making the room feel all cluttered while having that bold wallpaper?
Yeah, so when you're thinking about themes, let's say you want a beach scenery. It doesn't mean that you need a wallpaper with the beach or water. You don't necessarily have that. You can actually bring it by way of your artwork, right? So in as much as this is a bubble tea shop, we don't have bubble tea all over the wall. What we did is we added our artwork that has bubble tea on it. So again, if you're doing, focusing on your theme, you can focus on how you want the space to feel versus having imagery that reminds you of what you want the space to feel like, because that can feel a bit overwhelming. So artwork is a great way to use that visualization and bring in that feel of the space.
I like that. You don't have to be literal about it, which is such a nice way to do it. Now, if people are still feeling hesitant about sticking to the theme of scenic wallpaper, you say there are other aesthetics they can try with various wall prints. What if you want to be a little bit playful? How might that look?
Yeah, so if you're going playful, then you think about color, right? And so you can also think about your imagery. You may have fun and bold pieces, but color is one of the easiest ways is to bring in playfulness. Think about even when you're doing like a nursery or kids' room, color is the best way. And so you may pick a wallpaper that has more bold printed motifs as well to bring your aesthetic to life.
And then if you're a minimalist out there, have you got an aesthetic for them?
Absolutely. So if you're a minimalist, you're definitely not going to choose a wallpaper like the one we have here. You can look at options like grass cloth. You can look at textured options as well. So it's really subtle, very minimal in your space. And then if you're also minimal, you may not do brass elements. You may do more of the silvers, right? Because it feels a lot more subtle. So even thinking about color, you may think about warmer colors or cooler colors, but you're not going to go playful and bold in color. So that's some of the ways that you can make things look minimal and not feel like you're not, being true to your aesthetic.
I just think it's nice that there's an option for all of us out there. Thanks for giving us a tour of the space, Brenda. Great job as always. and best of luck to the new store owners. We're going to break. See you all on the other side.